Hello, good morning. Good morning, everybody. So, a very quick one here. So, I want to say something. Very soon, Facebook is going to monetize Nigeria very soon. So, I want to say something. See, English is not our official language. If you are a content creator or if you want to start content creating and the spoken English is your biggest challenge, use your first language to do your content. For example, we have more than or over 500 languages in Nigeria, and over 50 million people speak the Igbo language. So if you are a content creator and you're an Igbo person, use your Igbo language to do your content creating, because we have over 50 million Nigerians that speak Igbo language. So they will join your life or they will join your content. So if you're an Hausa person and you cannot express yourself in English language and you want to start content creating, then use Hausa language. You have over 63 million people that speaks Hausa language in Nigeria. So why not use your first language to create your content? So, and if you're a Yoruba person and you cannot express yourself in the English language and you want to start content creating, use Yoruba language to do your content creating, because we have over 40 million Yoruba people, over 40 million people that speaks Yoruba language in Nigeria. So, approximately we have 63 million people that speaks Hausa language, we have 50 million people that speaks Igbo language, and we have 40 million people that speaks Yoruba language. So if you fall into or under any category that I've just mentioned, then use your first language to do your content creating. You must not speak English. English is not our first language. All right? English is not our first language. My first language is Igbo. All right? So if you cannot express yourself in the English language, use your first language to create content. All right, use your first language to create content. So you must not speak. Everybody must not speak English language. So don't let anybody bully you. Yes. So don't let anybody bully you. All right. Don't let all these internet rules. See, some people will tell you you are a graduate, you cannot speak English. Don't mind them. Did you study English language in the school? So in fact, the people, you don't owe anybody English language. The only people you owe English language. Sorry, the only people that owes us English language are those that did English linguistic. And are those that studied English language in the university. Those are the people that owes us English language. So if you did engineering, you did medicine, you did law, you did economics, you did accounting, you did, all those fishery, forestry, you don't owe anybody English language. All right, so English is not our first language. We have over 500 languages in Nigeria. 50 million people speak Igbo language. So if you're an Igbo person and you want to start creating content online, use Igbo language to create content. After all, we have 50 million people who understands and speaks Igbo. So, and if you're an Hausa person and you want to start creating content on Facebook, we have over 63 million people who speaks and understand Hausa language in Nigeria. So why not use Hausa language to create your content? If you're a Yoruba person, and you want to start creating content and you cannot express yourself fluently in the English language, one day, use your Yoruba language to create your content. Over 40 million people understands and speaks Yoruba language. They will join you. Are you getting me? So don't let anybody bully you into one corner. Oh? Don't let anybody bully you one corner. All right? So do what works for you. All right? So be proud of yourself. Be original. Everybody, in fact, everybody must not speak English language. You don't owe anybody English language. All right? Yes, we all went to school. We are all graduates. And so what? Did I study English language in this school? Am I English graduate? As in, did I do English linguistic? English is not my first language. My first language is Igbo. All right? So, and I will speak Igbo with my full chest. All right? So you don't owe anybody anything. All right, so the people that's supposed to speak English language, the people that owes us English language, those are the people that did English linguistic. So do what works for you. Don't let anybody bully you. Don't let anybody bully you. So do what works for you. Chineke. Okay, why you push wait for me? Oh, so let me be moving safe. All right, so do what works for you. All right, do what works for you. Stop trying to be what you are not. Okay, are people coming back? Okay. So do what works for you, all right? So do what works for you. So you must not, everybody must not speak English language. You hear me? And again, some of you, you have an account. Your account, you've not posted anything for the past, like let's say for the past, some of you for the past 1 year, even more than 1 year, you've not posted anything on your account. So what you do is go from one person's account to the other, trolling them, you know, insulting them. Why not use that energy to start building your own account? Why not use that energy to build your own account? Anyway, I'm done talking. The most important thing is that I've passed the message. We have over 50 million people that speak Igbo language. And Igbo language is a first language of 50 million people in Nigeria. Yoruba language is the first language of over 40 million people in Nigeria. Hausa language is the first language of over 63 million people in Nigeria. Mind you, we have over 500 languages in Nigeria. Oh. It's not only Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba, but we have over 500 languages in Nigeria. I just mentioned the ones I know. So we have the Ibibio people. I think over 10 million people speak Ibibio, if I'm not mistaken. We have so you know. So anyway, so do what works for you. All right. So don't let anybody bully that you cannot speak English. English is not our language. In fact, English is a borrowed language. It's an official language in the sense that it's something that everybody, that all the tribes, we can communicate ourselves, we can hear and understand ourselves, but it's not our first language. See, in fact, I don't know why Nigerians always carry this English language on their head. See, if you have you listened to an Indian man speak English before? Like you barely understand what they say. In fact, some of you Nigerians say you want to speak this language more than the people that brought the language for us. I repeat, English is an official language, as in is a national language, it's not a first language. As a national language, in the sense that over how many million people they are speaking the language. But it is not our. In fact, before English came into existence, we have Igbo language spoken by over 50 million people. We have Yoruba language spoken by over 40 million people. We have Hausa language spoken by over 63 million people. We have Ibibio language spoken by over 10 million people. So tell me why English language is our first language. No, it's not our first language. All right. So if you're a Yoruba person and you want to start creating content, don't let anybody bully that you have H factor. You know, I always hear people say Yoruba people, they have H factor. It's true, but because they are Yoruba people. All right, they are Yoruba people, they have H factor. Yes. Igbo people, we have R factor. All right, we have R factor. Yes. Hausa people, we all know they all have so many factors. All right, so don't come and bully somebody that you cannot speak English and that you are a graduate, you cannot speak English. Or English come grown at school. As in, or English. In short, in fact, I don't want to stutter anyway. I did not study English in the school. All right. So stop bullying people that you cannot express yourself fluently in English language, that you cannot speak English language very well, and that you are a graduate and you cannot speak English language. Somebody even came and said, you are this, you are that, you cannot speak English language very well. English is a national language, it's not my first language. English is a national language, it's not my first language. All right? So please, let's be guided. Let's know what we are doing. Let's know what we are doing. Stop embarrassing people that they cannot speak English. Some of you speak this English more than the US and the UK people. Yes, now people should stop forcing people to speak what they are not. Imagine somebody that grew up in Igbo land, though, born and brought up in Igbo land, schooled in Igbo land, did first degree in Igbo, like for example me now, born and brought up in Igbo land, did my first degree in Igbo land before I move out. So imagine me now, you're telling me that I did my primary school, secondary school, you know, first degree, which is my first, you know, in Igbo land. And then you're coming to tell me, you're not speaking as in your accent is not accenting. You don't have that American accent. You're supposed to, you know, with your level of education, you're supposed to, you know, you're supposed to be, you know, speaking, you know. Have I been to US before? Is my father and my mother from US? So people should be guided in this space. So on this space, people should be very, very guided. English is not my first language. My first language is Igbo. All right? And I did not study English in the school. Those that did English linguistics, they should teach us English. In fact, they are the ones that owe us English. I don't owe anybody English language. You know? So, like as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, I said English language is a national language. Like somebody said, is a national language. Like, you know, is a language of the people. It is an official language whereby, you know, different tribes, you know, we use the language to communicate and understand ourselves. But before English language came to Africa, we have over 63 million people that speak Hausa language. Do you understand me? We have over 63 million people that speak Hausa language. Before English language came to Nigeria, we have over 50 million indigenous Igbo people that speak and understand Igbo language. Before English language came to Nigeria, we have over 40 million people that speak and understand Yoruba language. And we have over 10 million people that speak and understands Ibibio language. So tell me why somebody should come should come on social media to bully you because you don't speak English fluently. Don't let anybody bully you. In fact, I'm done talking. I'm tired. I think my point is taken anyway. My point is duly taken. And see, there is no need to fake anything, all right? You don't need to fake any accent. You don't need to fake anything. Don't fake anything. Don't fake, be original. If you want to speak your language with your full chest. And if you want to communicate in English language, speak broken. The English language, speak broken. All right? In one way or the other, people that understand you, they will join you. In one way or the other, people that understand your points, they will take it. All right? That being said, have a lovely day. I remain Honestina Ofoha. I'm a certified professional mental health counselor.